We've played 3 games since the last episode and drawn all 3 of them. Not brilliant form to take into an FA Cup final against Manchester United and a Europa League final against Hertha Berlin. Can we win them? Stay tuned to find out. Hello and welcome to Club 7, Episode 7 of The Pilgrimage. My name is Jamie, and as I said in the introduction, coming up on today's episode we've got 2 finals for you. We've got the FA Cup final against Manchester United and the Europa League final against Hertha Berlin. Let's get straight into the FA Cup final and see if we can grab the win. And I'll show you the team for this one. And it is Bilo in goal, back 4 of Kalulu, Diaz, Zgela and Tomiyasu, Ilic at the base of midfield, Breton and Kamara in central midfield, Smith Rowe and Zakarian on the wings, Joseph up front. Let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, the assistant is recommending get out there and prove to everyone that you're winners. Why not? Let's do it. Pump the fists and go with that, and let's go into the tunnel, complete the tunnel interview. How important is Justin Bilo to Arsenal's chances of success? Couldn't ask for a better player. Can you explain why Pierre Kalulu is set to play in a different position? Flexibility, absolutely. How are you approaching the task of keeping the FA Cup's leading goal scorers quiet? There are a number of ways we could go about beating them. Okay, so let's get into the match and kick things off. As always, we'll let the first 10 minutes or so just play out and see how it goes. And I will just drop the speed on the highlights down so that you get to see them at the appropriate pace, although we haven't had one yet. Here we go with the first highlight, and it is a Manchester United highlight, although Kalulu's won it back. Diaz gives it away to Kimmich. Luca and Mariba plays it in. Vinicius Jr. has put it in the back of the net. And it does count. It's Arsenal 0, Manchester United 1. Not ideal. So let's demand more. Manchester United come forward again. And Moukoko has put it in the back of the net. There is an appeal for offside. Is it going to be given, or is the goal going to be given? The goal is given. We're 2-0 down inside 17 minutes. So not good at all. We're going to have to go attacking. And we are going to have to make an early-ish substitution, I think. We've given it away again. Vinicius Jr. comes forward. It's played through. It's 3-0. That's not going to be disallowed. Mbappe with the goal, that is not going to be disallowed, I don't think. VAR is checking it, and the goal has been disallowed. It is still 2-0, so we've got away with one there, and it is very, very tight indeed, but he is offside. Okay, so it's Bilo with the free kick into Ilic, Breton to Diaz, Kalulu into Smith Rowe, Kalulu again to Breton, Diaz into Ilic, Ilic forward, and Joseph can't get it under control, and Manchester United come again. Vinicius Jr. back to Gvardiol, Moukoko gives it away to Tomiyasu. We come forward. Smith Rowe into Joseph to Breton. Smith Rowe this time into Zakarian. Zakarian dinks it over the keeper, and it is Arsenal 1, Manchester United 2. I'm not going to bother showing you the replay for what is effectively at the moment a consolation goal. We still need to demand more. We need another one at least, and it's Mariba coming forward for Manchester United, cut out by Zgela. Kamara back to Zgela into Zakarian, Tomiyasu into Kamara, and it's given away again by Zakarian. Rice to Palva, Kimmich to Rice, Gvardiol down the left from Manchester United plays it forward for Vinicius Jr. He's into the penalty area. It's cut back for Yusufa Moukoko, and this time it is 3-1. And 31 minutes gone, we're now 2 goals down again. Question is who we're going to take off at half time. In truth, there are a number of candidates we could go for. Zgela plays it forward but only finds Rice. Vinicius Jr. into Moukoko, gets it back. Gvardiol to Mariba. Mariba with the shot, and the keeper has dropped an absolute howler. And it's 4-1 to Manchester United. This game is as good as over at this stage. I don't see a way we can recover this. Smith Rowe to Kalulu. Smith Rowe again. Back to Breton. Kalulu to Ilic. Ilic, deep ball to Zakarian. And Smith Rowe is prevented from getting it on target, but it's offside anyway. And at 4-1 down at half time, I think this game is done and dusted, sadly. So I am going to thrash the arms. This is as good as over. Pathetic. And we're going to make, I think we'll go for it and make 3 changes. So start with the easy changes to make. And we're going to need to change Smith Rowe because he's injured, so Balogun can come on there. We're going to need to take off Zakarian, and in fact we'll put Dwayne Joseph out on the wing. Zakarian can go off, Falcone on. And for our third and final change, we will change Tomiyasu, and we'll put Diaz to right back. In fact, is Zgela the better option? Yeah, we'll go with should we go with Zgela? No, we'll go with Diaz, and so we'll take off Tomiyasu and bring on Diveyev, and that's our 3 changes. We're going to stay as attacking, so we're absolutely going for this, even though it's basically fruitless. We're demanding more. And Zgela to Diaz to Joseph to Kamara into Falcone. Rice picks it up. El Amrani to Mbappe. Mbappe plays it forward. It's cut out though. Balogun to Breton to Kamara. Ilic to Kamara. Into Joseph. Ilic to Breton. Through for Joseph. The shot is easy for Radulovic to save. We do at least get the second shot on target though. So we've already had as many shots on target as we did in the whole of the first half. In the first 5 minutes of the second half. Just tells you how pathetic that first half performance was. And actually our XG is very comparable to Manchester United's. Diaz into Kamara, Joseph to Kamara to Zgela, Ilic. It's Diveyev into Ilic to Breton to Joseph. It's over the top. I think this might be a red card for Manchester United. It is. Paver has been sent off. If we could score very quickly, so we need to demand more again. If we could score very, very quickly indeed, this might not be over. But it's going to take a hell of a recovery from here. 65 minutes gone, it's still 4-1. I don't think it's happening. We're not going to be able to come back. 20 minutes to go. Still no sign of even the first goal that we need. We've no subs left. There's nothing we can do. We're going to go very attacking, but it's not likely to have the desired effect. We're into the last 10 minutes. We still need 3 goals just to force extra time. And it looks very much as though Manchester United are going to be lifting the FA Cup. And in fact, it's them with the first highlight since the red card. Kimmich and the header over the top. And we're into the last 3 minutes. We need 3 goals in 3 minutes of stoppage time. It's just a matter of when we're going to be put out of our misery now. And that is it. It finishes Arsenal 1, Manchester United 4. So I'll see you in a moment for the Europa League final to see if we can at least win 1 trophy on this episode. Okay, time now for the second match of today's episode, the Europa League final against Hertha Berlin. And the team for this one is Bilo in goal, back 4 of Skello, Diaz, Diveyev and Tomiyasu. Ilic at the base of midfield with Breton and Kamara ahead of him, Smith Rowe on the left, Guest on the right, Joseph up front. Let's submit the team and go and give a team talk. Okay, the assistant is saying if we want to bring the trophy home we have to improve on our last performance. Show me something else. Absolutely. Let's point the finger and try that one. And let's go into the tunnel, complete a quick tunnel interview. This could be the last time you see Igor Diveyev and Mohamed Kamara in an Arsenal shirt. Do you have any special plans to give them an appropriate send-off? I fully hope so, they deserve it. Looks like Skello might be asked to play a different role to usual today. What's your reasoning? He's got the quality to adapt his game for the good of the team. Gavi has proven himself to be an incisive passer in the Europa League so far. Do you have a plan to stop him? We're going to have to pay him close attention and we've worked on it. Okay, let's get into the match and let's see if we can do a better job than we did in the FA Cup final. Okay, as always, we'll let the first 10 minutes play out unless anything dramatically terrible happens. And let's see, so we're, 6.5 minutes in. We've had the first couple of shots, first shot on target. No actual highlights yet though to watch. They've picked up the first booking, which is fine. Let's demand more. Oh, there's Gala. Clears it to Diveyev, to Guest, to Kamara. Back to Diveyev, Ilic to Diveyev, to Kamara, to Diveyev. Kamara to Guest, into Breton. And Joseph is through, but screws his shot just wide. So on 19 minutes, the first big chance is missed. And 25 minutes gone. It's Skello with the throw-in on the Arsenal left. Breton gives it back to him. Breton to Ilic. Skello to Ilic. Breton to Smith Rowe. Back to Breton. Back to Skello. To Ilic. Skello. To Kamara, who shoots. and it's saved and behind for a corner, and it'll be an in-swinger from Emil Smith-Rowe. The header is over the top, but via the gloves of the Hertha Berlin keeper. Out-swinging corner this time from Smith-Rowe. The header is on target and saved by Schneller, the Hertha Berlin keeper. We have dominated the opening half an hour of this game, but we haven't got anything to show for it yet. I think probably Guest is going to be the first player substituted. Although having said that, Zgela is also struggling, as is Breton. So I don't know yet what decision I'm going to make. We've still got another 8 minutes yet. Kamara into Smith-Rowe, and Joseph has put it in the net. This will be checked for offside. I'm not certain which way this call is going to go, to be honest. This could go either way, and it has been disallowed. So it is still 0-0, 38 minutes gone. Let's see how close the decision was. It is tight, but there is a clear gap, so not really a debatable decision. It's clear. Joseph not playing that well at the moment, and Hertha Berlin have their first big chance. They head over as well from a corner. And that is almost half time. We are into stoppage time, and that's it. It's Hertha Berlin 0, Arsenal 0 at half time. So into the dressing room. Don't like what I just saw, so I'm disagreeing with the assistant, and we do need to make changes. I would say in creative areas. Question is what we do about it, and my gut feeling is we let Facundo Pellistri come on up front, and also we change Zgela at left back, and we put Diaz to left back instead. It's not a big drop off. Zgela then can be replaced by probably, I'm leaning towards Chris Mepham. So yeah, we'll do that. Okay, so we're making 2 changes at half time. And let's go. So Mepham and Pellistri on. See if those two can make the telling contribution. Let's demand more. And we're going to go attacking as well. We're going to go for this. Guest needs to come off, I think. Diaz to Smith-Rowe into Breton. Diaz clips the ball in. It's headed away. Kamara should collect, and does. Kamara down the right hand side to Tomiyasu. Back to Ilic into Kamara, whose cross is deflected away from the area. Ilic back to Mepham. Diveyev into Ilic. Kamara clips the ball in, but it's headed away. And we've won it back on the edge of the area. Pellistri to Smith-Rowe. Pellistri has the shot, but Schneller is equal to it. Almost an hour gone, and I think probably Guest is going to be the final player substituted. It's just a question of whether we've got the right player to bring on instead. Diaz has just been booked for a very cynical challenge. I am going to take Guest off. He's playing terribly, and we'll bring on Zakarian. see if he can make a telling contribution in just over 25 minutes on the pitch. So he's on, and we've got 20 minutes now to see if we can get a crucial first goal of the match. Let's demand more. We're into the last 15 minutes, and it's a Hertha Berlin corner, and it's headed wide at the far post, worrying that they managed to get an unopposed header. Haven't made the most of it, and we're into the last 5 minutes or so, and it is a free kick to Arsenal. Smith Rowe with it. It's come off the post, and Sebastian Breton smashes it into the back of the net, and it is 1-0 to the Arsenal. I will let you see this one, because while that's going on, I am going to change the camera to TV, so that when we get the trophy lift at the end, we will get to see it. I'm going to take my hands off the mouse so that I don't inadvertently prevent it from happening. We're now just moments away from the full-time whistle. We have a highlight. Diveev, it's Kamara to Illich, Mepham. In fact, I need to slow this down just a touch, because it's just a touch too quick on 3D. And it's played through. Palistri takes a touch, slots it past the keeper, and Facundo Palistri makes it 2-0 to Arsenal in stoppage time. And you've already seen this goal in 3D. We don't need to see the replay of this one. So we'll get straight on with the match. And we're into the final minute. And that is full time. And we do get the trophy lift. As you can see, Europa League winners, Arsenal. And who is lifting the trophy? It's been dished out. Who's got it? I can't actually tell who that is. Never mind, we will find out. And that finished Hertha Berlin 0, Arsenal 2. I'll be back in a moment to show you the league table and to tell you what's coming up on the next episode. Okay, time now to take a look at the league table, and as you can see, we finished in 10th place in the Premier League, but we have qualified for the Champions League by virtue of winning the Europa League. We finish with 14 wins, 10 draws and 14 defeats, leaving us on 52 points from our 38 matches played. And let's go into the messages. As you can see, official confirmation, we've qualified for the Champions League. We've got our budgets for the coming season. We've got a transfer budget of around 30 million and a 3.6 million wage budget. So obviously on the next episode, it is going to be the transfer special and pre-season edition. So if you've enjoyed that, please leave a nice thumbs up on there for me. Subscribe to the channel for Monday to Friday Football Manager videos. Thank you very much indeed for watching, and goodbye.